Peace, 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 family. This is Nish Penda, and I am here today on Moonday. Let me lean in because, like I said, I had to fight with my camera today. So I got it the best that I could. So hopefully, everybody is having a wonderful moon day and that you had a very, very blessed weekend. So I decided to do this week. I'm all about health in our spirit, in our mind, in our emotions, in our body. So I made a short, I know a few months ago about making walnut meat. I've used it for different recipes, but I know a lot of people like the walnut tacos. So I thought to do something, more chillax today. I am going to make some walnut meat tacos. And if y'all can hear, I got some music playing in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. Everybody who knows me know I love me some Kid. So I'm listening to DJ Hold Up. Shout out to him. He made a fire Kid chill mix. And I'll probably post it down below so you can listen to it too. He also did Burna Boy, a lot of other people. So let's get to it. And I'm going to start cooking. So I had to because I'm in a small space. So I'm going to try to show y'all how I prepare it as I go. But let me see if I can show y'all. So what I'll be chopping up first is my veggies. I'll probably have to pick them up one by one. I got mushrooms here. And I like spice, so I'm going to have a habanero red one. Let me pull that back. And I love me some sweet pepper, so I got a red one, orange one, and a yellow one. And I like purple onions, so I just did like half of one. So I'm going to chop that up first, and I'm going to grill it. I'll tell you as I go along. And then I'll show you the walnuts and everything, but just chop everything up. Or hopefully some people show up on here. So I hope everybody enjoyed last week, which was the spring equinox. So I hope everybody been doing some renewal, some refreshing. I'm chopping the onions up right now. And I have some stuff I need to debut on this video. So anybody who's been on me for a while, seen some of my other videos, you know I like to eat and I like to cook. So I made one video when I was in Tanzania the last trip. I need to edit it. I never got a chance to post all my videos from the last trip. So I've been busy doing a lot of other things. So hopefully I can get to that. But let's see how I chop my onions up. I'll show you some pieces of it. So try to chop that up a little bit more. Sometimes I like mine's chunky. So I did it like this. So that's the onions. It smells really nice. Next up, I'm chopping the peppers. So like I said, yes, I am what you call a vegan / vegetarian, but I'm still a southerner and I like my comfort food. So I still, like my comfort food. So like I said, a lot of people, the stuff you was used to eating when you ate meat, or if you just want to switch it up, like, Meatless Mondays is really popular and a lot of people do it. So this is a good way to do that. And the reason I'm putting the mushrooms has a similar texture to meat and it holds seasonings really well. So if you want to add it to things like, because I usually eat walnuts and pecans and stuff like that, if you mix it with it, it stretches it. And it also holds seasoning places real well. So that's about the size. I'm chopping up all the peppers. So, and another thing I like to do when I cook is listen to music. So that's another tip, and it helps the food to taste better because you're jamming and chopping some things up and what have you. But usually I do chop my veggies and stuff up first before I start doing everything else. And like I said, I try to do my camera both ways, but like I said, I'm just chopping everything up right now. Like I said, just talking to you guys while I'm doing that. Like I said, I'm just giving it a rough chop. And the good thing about vegan and vegetarian, when you see all these colors, this stimulates your appetite, you know, because before I didn't really like to eat fruits and vegetables like that. But now since, you know, my palate has changed, I have a lot of, I love and appreciate all the colors. I can't eat food now without colors, you know. I need to see some orange, yellow, red, purple, green, you know. So I'm just still rough chopping everything. I didn't chop all the peppers up. You know, that's the one good thing about Texas. We get a lot of peppers and stuff like that. So one thing I'm going to show you at the end. Hey, Janet! What I'm cooking tonight is walnut meat tacos. So since everybody likes them and, you know, are interested in trying it, I decided tonight to make some. Show you how I make it. So you might have to go back to the beginning. Hey, General Mosquito. Hey, fam. I'm so happy y'all joining me. So like I said, I'm all about health in mind, body, soul, and spirit. So like I said, one of the ways to get healthier is to start eating better. And you'll trust me. If I wouldn't be doing this if this didn't work. So like I'm about to chop up the habanero next, and I'm not going to really chop that up much because I'm going to blend it with the mushrooms and the walnut meat. Sorry, y'all gonna see me going back now because my trash can is right near. So the peppers, I'm gonna just kind of chop it, and I'm gonna keep the seeds in it because I'm cooking this for me and my brother G-Man because he's also a vegetarian. So I'm gonna just blend it. So I'm gonna just drop it in the blender because that's easier. Oh, I already said I'm making walnut meat tacos. So, and the mushrooms, I'm not gonna chop it up too much either because I'm gonna be blending it with the walnuts. But what I'm going to add in the blender, I've added the habanero. I normally don't make it with it, but hey, since it was on the video, I said why not? So I'm just kind of chopping the mushrooms up a little bit because I'm gonna be pulsing it. And usually when you pulse it, you do it like most of the time 3 times. And then you just kind of watch it and you maybe can get away with a fork because you don't want to pulse it too much because it can turn into butter. So I'm not trying to make butter. We're trying to make something that looks like a ground meat. So the next thing I'll be showing y'all is the walnuts. So to do this walnut meat, I got this from One Brother Culture Kitchen. I'll probably link a video. So what you do with the walnuts, you boil some hot water or you get a tea kettle. You let it sit for at least 2 hours. I already pre-rinsed it. So after it sits for 2 hours, it gets off because some of these, they spray, put colorants and stuff on it. So the hot water cleanses it. And I rinsed it off till the water was clear. So hold on. And what I got here is about 4 cups because like I said, I'm making it. No, you don't have to put peppers. I just like peppers. You could put onions. I was even going to do garlic. But I didn't feel like chopping it because I didn't have the other kind that I just ran out of the one I normally, you know, either buy or the fresh ones that's already peeled. But yeah, you don't have to put peppers. I just like peppers. So yeah, so I'm gonna put this in here. And normally I do it in my little food processor because usually I just don't make a small amount. But since we're making a big amount tonight, since I'm cooking for me and my brother here, and he likes to eat big old giant tacos, so I don't want to hear no growling, so I have to make a big portion tonight. Yeah, I'm going by my government name now. That's why I said I joined the and let me say Islam. That means peace. I joined the Moorish Science Temple of America, so I've started going, you know, by my full new name. So like I said, one day I'll, one Monday I'll tell how I came along that journey to join, you know. In the last video when I read the decision box, I posted, the link to Maxim, which that is you know, the official website, so you can go get legit information. Because I told them when I researched it, I just seen, if you ever research the boys in America, a lot of times you'll see those crazy people who are hollering about driving without driver's licenses and all that kind of stuff. And the more side step of America don't definitely, that is a no-no, and you're supposed to follow the rules. So like I said, when I'm ready, I'll share that. But everything is chopped. Yeah, he's in the room. So like I said, I got the onions here, the bell peppers, and it smells nice already. I got the walnuts and the habanero and the mushrooms in here. So one thing I have been doing, because like I said, I like to cook. So I am making a seasoning and a sauce line. It's going to be called Moorish Flavors. So one thing I made tonight was some taco seasoning. So I have my own taco seasoning, and also made a hot sauce. And I got y'all know I'm from Louisiana. So I made a Louisiana Creole sauce, but tonight I'm going to use my taco seasoning that I made. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons because I checked online and people said, like, I kind of based it off of meat each. I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon. I'm going to put 2 because I want the flavors to really soak in. Like I said, walnut and mushrooms hold seasoning very well. So far I'm going to put, like 2 tablespoons. And I like to mix mine are like this, like, just like this with the seasoning in it instead of, putting it in there so it can blend in with the walnuts and, the mixture. So, and while I'm doing that, before I get this blender and make a bunch of noise, I am going to be sauteing everything with, let me come. I'm using sunflower oil tonight. I usually use sunflower oil or grapeseed oil. So, and then I'm going to saute the onion and the bell pepper mix. So let me move this to the side because I have to pull out. Got my favorite stuff right here. I'll move it over here. I'm up here, knock this stuff down. But hey, this is real life and it's cooking, so you're gonna be. And then y'all can see I don't know if you can see it, we like seasoning. So, all right, everybody. I got my trusty Ninja. If y'all seen it in my other videos, the Ninja always comes out. And like I said, I'm making a big quantity, so I didn't use my little small food processor. So, y'all know the Ninja is very loud. So let me pause it. Let's see how we're gonna get this. 1, 2, 3. Let me take a look at it. Let me do it. Let me see if I can get away with 2 more times because some at the top is still a little. Okay, do 1 more. Okay. So depending on what type of blender and stuff you have, it may chop up, but I was able to get away with 5 today. Oh, you got a Ninja too? So I'm gonna show you how it came out. Some of the pieces are still a little big, but it's pretty much the consistency. Like most of the time it comes out like ground meat. Let me see, hopefully y'all can see that. There we go. But it smells really, really good. So like I said, I've been experimenting, and like I said, I like cooking, and I'm gonna be coming out, like I said, with a vegan seasoning and sauces line. G-Man already know I made a spicy barbecue sauce and a regular one. He's been tearing it up. He says he loves it. So I'll debut that soon once I get my packaging and all that together, and I'll start selling them in the local area. But I've let other people taste it. Like I said, United Local in Houston. So you won't get the, first taste test, but the people who have tried it liked it. Because like I said, I like to eat. And even though I'm eating healthier, I still like my comfort food and I want it to taste good. And like I said, if I make it, then I know what went into it. And I like fresh ingredients and I like good food and all that. So I'm done with that. Let me put that here. Move the blender back. Let me put this bad boy on. We have an electric stove. I'm still getting used to this. But while we're waiting for that to heat up, I'm gonna show you the. I haven't used these before, so I can attest if they're good or not. I'm going to try some gluten-free tortillas tonight. They're called. Hopefully you can see it. La Tortilla Factory is gluten-free. It's made with cassava flour and it doesn't have soy or nuts in it. So I wanted to try something new. So I said, why not tonight? It says it's non-GMO, grain and dairy free, and it's made sustainably with palm fruit oil. So I looked at the ingredients. They look pretty solid. So they don't have nothing that I would say, and I smelled them. They smelled okay. So I'm gonna just take one out. I'll warm it up after when it's, once I'm finished with the meat sauce. Let me see. Hey, little man. Oh yeah, I'm doing good. So, like I said, I'm just living life and running around. But hopefully, if y'all find that in your store, I bought this out of HEB. So it's a grocery store here. Everything is better. I know they have them in Texas and New Mexico. I don't know what other states I have to check. But we're going to try that out tonight. Like I said, while I'm still waiting for that to heat up. Also, I'm going to use some thick and chunky medium salsa. So, like I said, this is the store brand. When HEB store brand is really, really good. So I'm sure wherever you at, the people have a brand, or you can get whatever kind of salsa you like if you like salsa. And this is, let me move that. This is my hot sauce. I named it Voodoo Venom. Shout out to my Louisiana people. It is very, very hot. So if you cannot handle spicy pepper, do not try my Voodoo Venom hot sauce because it's very spicy. So I'm going to eat it because I like pepper. Let me wash my hands right quick and then check in and see. And how I check to see in my pot is I'm from the country, so I drop water. So that's why I'm going to wash my hands. And make sure you wash your hands throughout cooking because, like I said, we're trying to stay healthy. So, all right. So everything here is hot. I'm making my dishes on the side. All right. So I'm putting the onions. Just that a little bit on the side. And I usually saute my stuff until it gets soft. On the side. Just show y'all, because like I said, I'm about to be moving stuff around. So that's pretty much what it looked like. Like I said, if anybody, like I said, sometimes I still trip out. If anybody would have told me, a Louisiana girl who loves seafood more than life itself would have ever become a vegan, I'd have asked you if you were crazy. But today, look at me, here I am. Oh, cancel. The screen is very sensitive, so like I said, I try to set my camera to catch everything, but unfortunately it's not. Let me please put y'all on me. So, like I said, I hope everybody enjoyed. This is the beginning of spring. I hope y'all are using this season of renewal. Like I said, the weather is, changing. I know here it's at least warmer. We haven't seen the sun a whole lot. Yeah, I've seen him. I haven't watched his videos lately, and but yeah, he's one of the people I have watched in the past. But yeah, that's why I had to like I said, show y'all the temple I go to and stuff like that, so y'all can see the like real people, because the people who are really part of More Science Temple is like they do a lot of community work, and like I said, this has been my journey has been, those who've been following me for the past 5 years, I already had a very interesting journey. So like I said, we're gonna be doing something in the community for Easter. So I'll make sure I live stream from there so y'all can get to see and meet some of the people and see what they're really doing in the community. Because I told them before I joined, I did research and I said all I found was those crazy people that's always hollering about they don't need a driver's license and all that, and they was laughing. And there it is nothing like that. So like I said, that's part of my job. I'll start showing how the real people are. So I've been sauteing this for like about a couple of minutes or so. So I would say like a couple of minutes, just enough for it to soften up. So I'm going to add a mixture. And I like to hit my hands, like I said, try to make everything come out. I'm leaving all my dishes on the side. And like I said, when I finish the video, I'll clean up the kitchen, because I like to clean my kitchen up before I sit down and eat, so that way I can just enjoy it. That way I can chill later and, go on with the rest of my evening. Yeah, and I like to saute it a little bit before I add the water. Make sure y'all, there we go. Ooh, it smells really, 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 really nice. And everything chopped up. So that's why I tell people, a peaceful. And that's one thing you have to watch out for, that it does fly somewhat. And then you got to watch and make sure you kind of keep an eye on the oil and don't put your fire too high, and you have to stir it a lot, because walnuts will stick. So like I said, I like to brown it off a little bit. So for you, it just depends on how you like yours. If you want it darker or you want it more, toasted. And as you see the thing, you have to be careful of that. So this is not one of those dishes you can, leave and wander off. You have to stay here with it. But it's relatively easy. And I think that's good for me. And it smells so nice. All right, so I put about 1 cup of water. Let's see what this. Because I don't like mine too wet. And if you want to, you can add tomato sauce and stuff too, but I don't like all that, or sometimes I don't like to, so tonight I probably won't. So I added about a half a cup. So I got to turn my head. Sometimes that pepper gets to you. And I just kind of let it simmer. Sorry, y'all. Try to keep it as still as I can and stir. And like I said, we're in Texas, so there's tacos everywhere. So sometimes, you just want to I don't go eat to those places, but I make my own. So, and I like it because the walnuts, Sometimes you could cook it until it gets soft, but I kind of like mine's a little crunchy. So I'll leave that. And while that's cooking, I will heat up my tortillas. So let me cut this out. And like I said, y'all, we got one of these electric stoves with, and that thing you have to be careful because if you don't, uh, we have had to learn the hard way because I'm used to gas. And moving in here was definitely a learning curve. So I just still kind of stir it up. And just for me, I just get it to where it's warm through. And then I had it on about medium heat. And then I'll just cut it down to low. I just want it to stay warm. And if you want to, you can, if you want it to be softer, you could put the lid on. Yeah, you always, yeah, because like I said, when I cook, I know what I'm putting in it. If you want it softer, you can put the lid on it and let it steam. But like I said, I like mine a little crunchy. And also soaking it makes it softer too. And like I said, I put a cup of water, I just put half of it. But if you like yours with a little bit more juice, you just add more water. Or if you like the tomato flavor of it, then you just add just some tomato sauce. But I'm going to add salsa, so I didn't want to, that's already give it all that. So I put this thing on low. The one thing I'm kind of good about these electronic stoves, once it gets super hot and you put it on low, it keeps things, warm. So for me, I just kind of gonna flip this once it warms up, and I also put this on medium heat. Let me get my little tongs. Let's see. I'm just doing it to warm it up. So, oh yeah, that's what I said. Like I said, I've been collecting recipes because I eventually want to open a vegan restaurant. Because, like I said, the transition I made is so, so miraculous. I was like, I have to share this with others because a lot of people think, that it's a hard transition. I told them, no, it's just certain things that I used to cook. I just changed it and made it to vegetables, I can still make things like fried rice, jambalaya, gumbo, all those things I grew up eating. It's just now that you put vegetables with it. And like I said, I done made my own seasonings and stuff because, like I said, I still like flavors and all that. But some of these things, when you look at the package, like a taco season, I went look at it in the store when I went get, the tortilla wraps and all that. And they got all kind of weird stuff in there. Or dairy and stuff like that, because I'm more vegan, so I really don't eat dairy. Excuse me. So yeah, for me, I can't, deal with that. So some of taco seasonings, if you're, buy the pre-made ones out the store, just be careful because some of them have dairy in it. If you don't like dairy and stuff like that, because I think it's just one or two brands that mix it without the dairy. But I had fun mixing up the one I have today. So I'm just kind of warming this up. And it's interesting. This one is bubbling up. Like I said, I never had these before. But they're browning nicely, which I like. It smells really, really nice. So, like I said, I'm about to be in person here. Okay, before I add the rest of my stuff, let's see how this is tasting. Let's see. Mmm. It's my first time making taco seasoning. It's definitely pepper. I added salt to it. I might want to add a little bit more. But if you don't like salt, I put salt in there. But you can add salt to taste. So I'll just add a little bit more because I know how we roll in here. And I don't want to put too much because I don't want G-Man to be saying, there she put too much salt now. But you definitely have the heat factor. Because like I said, I put Tina Red habanero. Everything is looking good. All right, so let me get my tortilla. There we go. Sometimes it's funny being left-handed. Make sure I cut this off. Stacking it up. And I'm not a big, wrapper of tacos, so y'all might be laughing at me. But I usually put mine like in the middle. And like I said, I won't wrap it because we're on here and I don't want to embarrass myself. So usually I keep my stuff simple. I know G-Man likes cheese and all that, so he gonna come do his own. You know how he roll. So I said I'll show y'all the finished product, but it smells really, really nice. I'm trying to use a too big of a spoon. I might have to get a smaller one. Thought it could have fit in here, but that's okay. I'll just get a small one. There we go. Let me turn that off. Yeah, this sauce is real thick and chunky. Put some. I don't want to put too much because I don't want it to fall apart. And like I told y'all, this is some of my, you see, my hot sauce called Voodoo Venom. Let me shake it up before I put it on there. Then that's gonna be it for that. Don't put too much because it is very hot. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Let me pick it up. So that's how it looks before I wrap it up, but that's usually how I make my walnut meat tacos. So I hope y'all try the recipe. If you caught everything, if not, I will try to write it down and put it in the comments later. But this is how I make my walnut meat tacos. So it was simple enough. Like I said, simple. It doesn't take too long. Like I said, I just took longer talking and all that. And showing you what I normally do. So I'm going to wrap this up. So before I go, do y'all have any questions? Thank you. That's why I just try to encourage people to just try. It don't mean you're going to give up meat or you need to give up meat. And just to eat healthy, just start somewhere. Because like I said, meat takes a lot for you to process. And it's hard on your body. So sometimes, you need to give yourself a break. So that's why a lot of people, they started that Meatless Monday. So like I said, on Mondays, just try it. They have all kinds of things you can try. And like I said, I will keep making different little cooking videos, little simple, easy things you could use or just to take, just to try it. But like I said, I know if I can do it, anybody can try it, even if it's once a week. Just to give your system a rest, a restart, a refresh. And then I'm going to show y'all my after dinner. So after I eat dinner, because like I said, I take a lot of supplements and stuff like that, I will be drinking some coconut water and chlorophyll. Because I know people ask me what kind of supplements and vitamins I take. Let me show you before I go so you can see what kind I use. Let me get it. Okay, so this is the brand of chlorophyll I'm using. Let me see. It is called World. This one is made from alfalfa sprouts. Yeah, don't just eat salads. Let me show. Y'all know me in these cameras, so let me see. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Hopefully you can get a good view of it. It's World Liquid Chlorophyll. It's 100 milligrams. Like I said, this one is made with alfalfa sprouts. It's really mild tasting. I put it with my coconut water. I like that because you get the electrolytes. And if you don't want no smells on your body and you want your liver and everything to get clean, start taking liquid chlorophyll because the chlorophyll in plants is similar to our blood. So it helps you to cleanse your system. So this one you could take 1 tablespoon with a glass of water or juice or directed by your healthcare professional. And like I said, I am just giving a recommendation. I am not a doctor, so go do your own research. And if you're taking any medications or anything, look and see if you're able to take this. Because if you take medicine, some things interact with each other. So this is the brand. Hopefully I got it. Y'all know me in these cameras. So that's going to be my after dinner drink. And like I said, it has really been helping to clean my system very, very well. So let me put that back. Sorry, I'm coughing a little bit because like I said, sometimes cooking on this stove top, the pepper, it sends it around the house and it makes you cough a little bit. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have any questions, put it in the comments under the video. If you like these type of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I want to get it out there because like I said, I like teaching about health. And if you have any questions, I'll try to post everything I bought or just anything in general. Yeah, that's why I always tell people always check because I don't want nobody to have any action. I want us to be healthy. Like I said, I want you to be healthy in spirit, in your mind, in your emotions, and your body. Health is wealth. If we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. Nobody is going to take care of you better than you. So how I always end my video, the God in me versus the God in you. And I'm adding my new ingredient, Islam, which means peace. So y'all have a good night. I'm going to clean up this kitchen before I grub down on this. So y'all have a blessed night. Thank you, everybody. So fam, y'all have a good one. So let me clean up because this thing really smells good and I'm really hungry. So y'all know me. So peace. Okay. Let me clean the kitchen up.